We've asked women to reveal their deepest secrets about what they find most attractive in the opposite sex. From the physical to the psychological, these women held nothing back in sharing the traits that make a man simply irresistible. So gentlemen, if you are ready to crack the code of attraction and become the object of your desire, pay attention. We're about to unravel the mysteries of the female mind and give you an inside look at what really makes women melt. 1. Flirting techniques. Gentlemen, listen well. Flirting is an art, and if you want to capture a woman's attention, you must be masters of your craft. Women revealed that they are incredibly attracted to men who know how to flirt with skill and subtlety. It's not about cheap pickup lines or exaggerated gestures, but about subtlety, wit, and a kind of playful charm. When you can engage her in a lively conversation full of clever jokes and suggestions, you are activating a powerful attraction trigger. The key is to keep it light, fun, and keep her guessing. A well-placed compliment, a mischievous smile, a subtle touch, these are the instruments of the art of flirting. Master them and watch the sparks start to sparkle. 2. Physical proximity. There is something undeniably magnetic about physical proximity. When you are close to someone, sharing the same space and breathing the same air, it creates an intimacy that is difficult to resist. Women reported that they are especially attracted to men who are comfortable approaching, who don't shy away from a little physical contact. It's not about invading their personal space or being overly affectionate, but rather creating a sense of connection and comfort. A touch on the arm, a whisper in the ear, a casual brush as you reach for your drink, these small moments of physical closeness can be incredibly intoxicating. Use them wisely and watch the attraction between you grow. 3. Competence and skill. Women love a man who knows what he's doing. Whether it's mastering a complex skill, excelling in a particular field, or simply navigating a complicated situation with ease, competition is incredibly attractive. There is something undeniably sexy about a man who is confident in his abilities and faces challenges with aplomb. When they can fix your car, prepare a gourmet meal, or hold a heated debate, they are demonstrating an ability that women find irresistible. It's not about showing off or being a know-it-all, but rather having a quiet confidence in your own abilities, a sense that you can handle anything life throws at you. Cultivate your skills and watch your attractiveness soar. 4. Social proof. Humans are social creatures and are deeply influenced by the opinions and behaviors of those around us. This is especially true when it comes to attraction. Women reported being especially attracted to men who have the approval and respect of others. When they are highly valued and admired by their peers, they send a powerful signal of their worth and desirability. It's a kind of social proof that they are someone worth knowing, someone who has something special to offer. It doesn't mean you have to be the most popular guy in the room or have a huge social media following, but it's about cultivating genuine relationships and being someone others respect and admire. When they have the respect and approval of those around them, it is like a magnet for female attraction. 5. Sense of security. In a world that can often seem uncertain and unpredictable, there is something incredibly attractive about a man who can provide a sense of security and stability. Women reported being attracted to men who make them feel safe, both emotionally and physically. It's not about being the stereotypical protector or tough guy, but about being someone she can trust, someone who will be there for her when she needs it. When you are consistent in your words and actions, when you keep your promises and commitments, when you offer a firm shoulder to lean on, these are the things that create a deep sense of security and trust. Cultivate your trustworthiness and watch your attractiveness grow. 6. Physical fitness. It's no secret that women are attracted to men who take care of their bodies. When fit and healthy, they send a powerful signal of discipline, self-respect, and overall attractiveness. Women reported being especially attracted to men who prioritize their health and well-being, who make time for regular exercise and healthy eating habits. It's not about being a gym bodybuilder or having six-pack abs, but about being comfortable in your own skin, having energy and vitality, and taking pride in your appearance. When you invest in your physical fitness, you are investing in your own attractiveness. Go to the gym, eat well, and watch women start to notice you. 7. Tap. Touch is a powerful tool of connection and attraction. When used skillfully and respectfully, it can create a kind of electricity between two people that is difficult to resist. Women reported being especially attracted to men who know how to use touch to build intimacy and desire. It's not about being overly awkward or inappropriate, but rather using subtle gestures to create a feeling of closeness and comfort. A light touch on the arm, a gentle hand on the small of your back, a playful nudge during a conversation, these are the types of touches that can ignite sparks. The key is to be attuned to their responses and respect their boundaries. When you can use touch to create a sense of connection and chemistry, you are on the right track to winning his heart. 8. Intellectual stimulation. A brilliant mind is as attractive as a beautiful body. Women reported being deeply attracted to men who can engage them intellectually, who can hold a stimulating conversation and keep them mentally on edge. It's not about being a know-it-all or showing off your IQ, but about being curious, well-informed and able to discuss a wide range of topics with intelligence and insight. When you can challenge your assumptions, introduce new ideas, and keep your mind active with possibilities, you are tapping into a powerful source of attraction. Cultivate your intellect, read voraciously and never stop learning. A sharp mind is a sexy mind and women will notice. 9. Body language. His body speaks volumes, even when his mouth is silent. Women reported feeling especially attentive to the non-verbal cues that men give off, the subtle signals that can make or break attraction. When your body language is open, inviting, and confident, it sends a powerful message of your interest and desirability. Keep your posture upright, shoulders back and head up, make eye contact, smile warmly, and orient your body toward her during the conversation. Avoid crossing your arms, fidgeting or letting your gaze wander. These small adjustments to your posture and presence can have a big impact on how she perceives you. Master the art of body language and watch your attractiveness skyrocket. 10. Good personal care. Gentlemen, listen well. Good self-care is non-negotiable. Women reported being deeply attracted to men who care about their appearance and prioritize their personal hygiene. It's not about being a fashion addict or spending hours in front of the mirror, but about being clean, well-groomed and paying attention to details. Make sure your hair is clean and groomed, your facial hair is trimmed and tidy, and your skin is clean and hydrated. Pay attention to your clothing choices, opting for clean, well-fitting clothes that reflect your personal style. When they look good, they feel good, and that confidence is incredibly attractive. 11. Tone and depth of voice. Your voice is a powerful instrument of attraction. Women reported being especially attracted to men with deep, resonant voices that capture attention and exude confidence. There is something undeniably sexy about a man who speaks with authority and poise, whose voice can make you weak in the knees with just a few well-chosen words. Focus on speaking slowly and clearly, with a relaxed and confident pace. Avoid mumbling, speaking too quickly, or letting your voice trail off at the end of sentences. Experiment with variations in tone and inflection to add interest and emotion to your words, and don't be afraid to let your natural register shine. A deep male voice is incredibly seductive. 12. Aroma. Scent is an often overlooked but incredibly powerful aspect of attraction. Women have a keen sense of smell and reported being deeply attracted to men who smell good. It's not about drowning yourself in cologne or overwhelming her senses with artificial fragrances, but rather finding a scent that complements her natural body chemistry and makes her want to move closer. Experiment with different colognes, aftershaves, and body sprays until you find a signature fragrance that feels authentic to you. Don't forget the basics. Showering regularly, wearing clean clothes, and maintaining good oral hygiene are essential to maintaining an attractive aroma profile. When they smell good, they feel good, and that confidence and self-assurance is incredibly sexy. 13. Trust. Confidence is the ultimate aphrodisiac. Women reported feeling irresistibly attracted to men who exude self-confidence, who carry themselves with poise and conviction. It's not about being arrogant or conceited, it's about being comfortable in your own skin, knowing your value, and not being afraid to go after what you want. Confidence manifests itself in everything they do, the way they walk, how they talk, how they interact with others. It's about having a positive attitude, an entrepreneurial spirit and a willingness to take risks and face challenges. When they are confident in themselves, they inspire confidence in others, they become a magnet for success, happiness and, of course, attraction. Cultivate your self-confidence and watch how women approach you. 14. Sense of humor. Laughter is the shortest distance between two hearts. Women reported being deeply attracted to men who can make them laugh, who have a quick wit and a playful sense of humor. It's not about being a stand-up comedian or constantly telling jokes, but about being able to find the funny in everyday situations, seeing the absurdity and irony in the small moments of life. When you can make her laugh, you are creating a powerful bond, a sense of shared joy and connection. Humor is also a sign of intelligence, creativity, and resilience, all highly attractive qualities in a potential partner. So don't be afraid to let your fun side shine. A well-placed joke or a playful banter can be the spark that lights a fire of attraction. And there you have it, gentlemen, the top 14 traits that women find most attractive in a potential partner. So what's next for you? Find out what happens when you stop chasing her or learn to tell if she is thinking about you naked. If you have made it this far, my love, please comment below with the word 100% or something else to let me know, to confirm that you have received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, like the video and share it later. Let's continue. Do you think women aren't noticing you? Think again. Today we are going to discover the subtle signs that women are watching you, signs that most men often overlook. From quick glances that last a second too long to the way he adjusts his posture when you're around, these signs are understated but telling. We'll walk you through these signs so you can start recognizing when you're the focus of someone's attention. Tune in to learn to spot these subtle signs and understand what they mean, and become more aware of the interest you're generating without even knowing it. Before we start, if you're new here, please hit the red button to subscribe to the channel and comment, "I've subscribed," so I can thank you. Now, let's dive into the topic. 1. Quick look from top to bottom. You might think you'd notice if a woman was looking you up and down, but think again. Women are masters of quick assessments, able to assess your physique in the blink of an eye. It's a brief but comprehensive look that takes into account everything from your hair to your shoes, with a special focus on your overall build and proportions. She might notice your chest, your arms, or your butt for a brief second, but blink and you'll miss her. This quick assessment is their way of capturing your overall attractiveness without being too obvious. So the next time you feel a fleeting glance, don't be too quick to dismiss it, could be appreciating the panorama. 2. Posture adjustment when entering the room. Have you ever noticed a woman sit up straighter or adjust her posture when you walk into a room? This sudden change in posture is a subtle but unmistakable sign that he is aware of your presence and wants to make a good impression. Whether it's straightening your hair, straightening your clothes, or simply standing up a little taller, these small adjustments are your way of presenting yourself in the best light possible. It's like he's subconsciously saying, "I want to look my best for you." So if you see a woman becoming more elegant and composed when you enter her orbit, take it as a compliment. He's definitely noticed you and likes what he sees. 3. Slight head tilt. It's a small gesture, but it speaks volumes. When a woman tilts her head slightly while listening to you speak, it is a subconscious sign that she is interested in what you have to say. This subtle body language is often accompanied by a slight smile or softening of facial features, indicating that she is attentive and engaged. It's like you're physically leaning in to take in every word, even if you're not really getting close. This head tilt is a powerful signal of interest and attraction, one that's easy to miss if you're not paying attention. So the next time you're chatting with a woman and you see her head tilt slightly, take it as a good sign. She's definitely interested in you. 4. Smile at seeing you from a distance. You are walking down the street, absorbed in your thoughts, when suddenly you meet the gaze of a woman in the distance. She's not close enough to talk to you, but she's definitely noticed you and is smiling. This genuine smile, given freely and with no expectation of interaction, is a clear sign that you like what you see. It's a way to acknowledge your presence and express a positive reaction, even from a distance. This type of smile is different from the polite or superficial smile you might give to a stranger or acquaintance. It is warmer, more authentic, and often accompanied by a light blush or a sparkle in the eyes. So if you find yourself receiving one of these long-distance smiles, take it as a compliment. She may not be ready to approach yet, but she's definitely intrigued. 5. Momentary eye magnification. It is a fleeting moment, but powerful. When a woman's eyes momentarily widen when she sees you, it is a reflex sign of surprise or attraction. This brief widening of her eyes is often accompanied by a slight inhalation or parting of her lips, as if she were suddenly surprised by your presence. It is a subconscious response that you cannot control, indicating a strong and immediate reaction to you. This eye-widening moment may only last a fraction of a second, but it's a sure sign that you've made an impression. So if you catch the widening of a woman's eyes when she sees you, don't be too quick to dismiss her. She may be more interested than she lets on. 6. Look at your shoes. You might think that your shoes are only there to cover your feet, but for a woman, they can say a lot about your style and personality. When a woman takes a moment to look at your shoes, she's not just checking to see if they're dirty or worn, is evaluating your overall fashion sense and attention to detail. Are your shoes polished and well-maintained, or are they worn and in disrepair? Do they match your outfit and the occasion, or are they completely inappropriate? These small details can give you insight into your character and priorities, and may even be a deal breaker in some cases. So if you notice a woman looking at your shoes, don't get nervous. Take it as a sign that she's interested in the whole package, from head to toe. 7. Noticing your accessories. It's not just your clothes that attract a woman's attention, it's the small details that complete your look. When a woman notices your accessories, whether it's a watch, bracelet, or sunglasses, she is paying attention to the details that define your style. These small touches can give you insight into your personality and interests, and can even be the start of a conversation in some cases. A unique or eye-catching accessory can make you stand out from the crowd and show that you put thought and effort into your appearance. So if you see a woman looking at your wrist or admiring your glasses, don't take it lightly. He's noticing the little things that make you you, and he likes what he sees. 8. Reaction to your aroma. Gentlemen, never underestimate the power of a good scent. When a woman detects your perfume or natural body odor, her reaction can be a clear sign of her interest. He may lean a little closer, take a deep breath, or even comment on how good you smell. This reaction is more than a polite compliment, it's a sign that your scent is having an effect on her. Scent is closely linked to memory and emotion, and a pleasant or intriguing fragrance can create a powerful, lasting impression. So if you notice a woman taking a deep breath when you're around or commenting on your perfume, take it as a good sign. Your scent is definitely working in your favor, and she's not afraid to let you know it. 9. Prolonged look at your hands. You may not think much about your hands, but for a woman they can be a major source of attraction. When a woman takes a moment to study your hands, she's not just checking for dirt under your nails, he's evaluating your overall hygiene and personal care, and even imagining what those hands would feel like on his skin. Are your hands strong and masculine, with well-defined veins and a firm grip, or are they soft and well-groomed, with trimmed nails and smooth skin? These small details can give you an idea of your overall approach to self-care and attention to detail. So if you see a woman stop to look at your hands, don't rush to hide them, she's definitely interested in what they can do. 10. Brief touch on your throat. It's a subtle gesture, but it speaks volumes. When a woman briefly touches her throat while talking to you or listening to you, it is a subconscious sign of self-awareness or vulnerability. This delicate area of the body is often associated with intimacy and trust, and touching it can be a way to calm yourself or highlight your femininity. It's like she's saying, I feel a little exposed right now, but I'm okay with that. This throat-touching gesture is often accompanied by a slight tilt of the head or lowering of the eyes, further emphasizing your sense of openness and receptivity. So if you notice a woman putting her hand on her neck during your interaction, take it as a good sign. She's definitely feeling the connection and isn't afraid to show it. 11. Tap on your face or chin. Like touching her throat, a woman's tendency to touch her face or chin during a conversation is a subtle but telling sign of self-awareness and interest. This subconscious gesture is often a way to draw attention to your features or calm yourself in a moment of vulnerability. You might brush a strand of hair behind your ear, trace your jawline with a fingertip, or rest your chin in your hand while listening intently. These small touches are a way to highlight your best attributes and show that you are engaged and attentive. They are also a sign that she is feeling a little exposed or self-conscious, but in a positive way. So if you see a woman raise her hands to her face during your conversation, don't rush to change the subject. She is definitely interested in you and wants you to know it. 12. Subtly licking your lips. It's a small move, but it can have a big impact. When a woman subtly licks her lips while talking to you or listening to you, it is a subconscious sign of attraction and intrigue. This barely noticeable gesture is often a way to draw attention to your mouth or to moisten your lips in preparation for conversation. It's like she's saying, I'm ready to interact with you and I want to make sure I'm at my best. This lip-licking gesture is often accompanied by a slight parting of the lips or a hint of a smile, further emphasizing their interest and receptivity. So if you see a woman stick out her tongue for a quick lick during your interaction, take it as a good sign. She's definitely feeling the heat and isn't afraid to fan the flames. 13. Look in the mirror. You might think that a woman checking her reflection in a mirror or window is showing vanity, but it could actually be a sign of interest in you. When a woman uses a reflective surface to catch a glimpse of you without making direct eye contact, it's a subtle way of observing you without being too obvious. He may adjust his hair, straighten his clothes, or simply take a moment to admire his reflection next to yours. This behavior of looking in the mirror is a way of evaluating her own appearance while also observing you, all without the risk of being caught staring. So the next time you see a woman glancing at a reflective surface, don't dismiss it as mere vanity. He may be using the mirror as a cover to observe you. 14. Look at your arms when you're not looking. Gentlemen, if you've been putting in the time at the gym, your efforts may not be going unnoticed. When a woman takes a moment to appreciate your arms when she thinks you're not looking at her, it's a clear sign that she's impressed with your physique. He might let his gaze linger on your biceps as you reach for something or admire your shoulders as you stretch. This understated appreciation is his way of appreciating your masculine form without being too direct or obvious. It's like he's savoring the view, storing a mental image for later. So if you see a woman looking at your arms when you're not looking, take it as a compliment. Your hard work is definitely paying off and she is noticing. 15. Side looks. Sometimes the most powerful looks are the ones that are almost imperceptible. When a woman gives you a quick side glance, it's a subtle but unmistakable sign of interest. This brief furtive glance is often accompanied by a slight smile or lowering of the eyes, as if it is trying to steal a view without being too obvious. It's a way to observe yourself without the risk of direct eye contact, and it can be surprisingly effective. These side glances are often a precursor to more overt forms of flirting, a way to test the waters and gauge your reaction. So if you find yourself getting some side glances, don't quickly dismiss them. She is definitely interested and is waiting for you to take the initiative. 16. Subtle changes in body angle. It's amazing how much you can communicate through body language alone. When a woman subtly changes the angle of her body during an interaction with you, it is a sign that she is engaged and attentive. He may slightly turn his shoulder toward you or adjust his hips in your direction. These small adjustments are a way to orient yourself both physically and emotionally. It's like she's saying, "I'm here and I'm focused on you." These changes in body angle are often accompanied by other signals of interest, such as leaning in or maintaining eye contact. So if you notice a woman's body language changing in your favor during a conversation, take it as a good sign. She is definitely interested in you and wants you to know it. 17. Observing you in a group setting. It's one thing to catch a woman's eye when you're one-on-one, but it's a completely different thing when it happens in a group setting. When a woman takes a moment to appreciate you from a distance while surrounded by others, it's a sign that you've caught her attention in a meaningful way. He may look over his shoulder at you while talking to a friend or allow his gaze to linger on you while you're chatting with someone else. These stolen glances are his way of admiring you without being too obvious, and they can be incredibly flattering. It's like he's standing out from the crowd, recognizing something special about you. So if you see a woman looking at you from across the room at a party or event, don't be quick to look away. She's definitely into it and isn't afraid to show it, even in a crowd. Now that you know how to spot these signs, what's next for you? Discover the things that 98% of women find attractive or learn how to tell if she's secretly turned on by you. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe for more content.